Hi friends, welcome back. My name is Masha. This is Marshmallow Yoga channel. And today I have an expansive yoga flow for you. This flow is designed to create space in the body, physically, energetically. You can do this flow whenever you're feeling contracted, you're feeling small, you want to take up more space, both physically and energetically. And your yoga practice, your yoga mat is a perfect way to start that, to plant that seed of expansion inside of you. So this quick 20-minute flow isn't going to take up much of your time. You're going to feel energized and expanded afterwards. So don't save it for later. If you see it, do it now. I'm going to give you a minute to grab your mat, get settled, and we're going to get started. To start the practice today, let's take a couple of deep breaths, finding your comfortable position, sitting down on the floor. Can be cross-legged, one foot in front of the other, whichever one you prefer. And we're just gonna close our eyes, bringing one hand on the belly, one hand on heart, attuning to your own breath, to how you're feeling today. Inhaling to expand, feeling your palms rise. Exhaling to soften. Couple more breaths just like that, no tension, no pushing. Just a natural big breath in. Exhale out. Noticing how your body breathes today. Feeling the expansion underneath your palms. Giving yourself a minute to attune to your rhythm of the breath, to how the body is feeling today, how you are feeling in the body. And we'll get started by bringing our arms out to the sides, taking a big breath in, sweeping your arms around and up. Inhale. As you reach fingertips to the ceiling, exhale, connecting palms together, hands to heart, bowing your head down. Opening your eyes. Inhale as you sweep your arms back and up. Big breath in. Exhale, connecting the palms together, hands to heart. 2 more times like that, nice and easy. Inhaling, sweeping the arms around and up. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands together, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale as you sweep your arms around and up. Big breaths, shoulder blades reach out to the sides, lots of space. Exhale as you bring hands to heart, and we're going to roll all the way forward over shins, coming into your tabletop position for a couple of cats and cows. Planting your hands firmly on the ground, you want to feel engaged through the sides of the rib cage, through your armpits. Strong in the upper body and the back here. Inhaling as we open the chest, look up, lift the gaze. Exhale as you press your sternum back, rounding through the middle of the back. Inhaling as you're dropping your chest down, looking up, big breath in. Exhale as you round. 2 more times, energizing through the back. Inhale to look up and exhale to round. Moving with your own rhythm of breath here, letting your breath guide the movement, not rushing through it. Feeling the space between the shoulder blades, feeling the space in the chest, filling up your body with air on an inhale, on an exhale, releasing. One more time, space in the chest as you inhale, look up. Arms are strong. Exhale as we round. Tuck tailbone under. Send your hips all the way back towards the heels for your child's pose. Stretching your arms forward. Let's find our extended position here. Stretching through the arms, through the armpits. Tailbone reaching back in space. Big breath into the whole back of the body. Exhale as you soften your chest down towards the knees, forehead down towards the floor. And that does not mean that it's going to land on the ground. That is totally fine if your forehead isn't touching the floor. This is going to look different for everybody. With the next breath in, inhale as you look forward. Exhale as we come up back to our tabletop position. Let's open up through our shoulder and chest area. Bringing your right palm to the center of the mat. We'll inhale our left arm up. Press the floor away with the right. Let your chest rotate to the side. Reach your arm up. Inhale. Exhale as we thread the arm through, not landing yet, just reaching your fingertips back. Inhale as you press up and lift. Look up. Exhale as you thread through without landing shoulder on the floor, just reaching fingertips back. 2 more times. Inhale, press the floor away. Try to stack your right shoulder on top of the left. Sorry, left on top of the right. Exhale as you thread it through. Look to the side. 1 more time. Inhale, big breath in, look up. Exhale as you thread it through, this time lowering your ear and shoulder down to the mat. And here you want to focus on creating space in between your ear and the shoulder and the neck. Maybe you slide your head a little bit more forward, arm a little bit more down. Releasing the weight of your back into the shoulder. The side of the head and ear touching the floor. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale as we press the right palm into the floor. 1 more time. Left arm lifts. We reach up. Exhale as we switch sides. Left arm goes down into the center of the mat. Inhaling your right arm up towards the ceiling, letting your chest rotate. Big breath in. Exhale as you thread it through, reaching your fingertips as if somebody's pulling you by the hand. Inhale as we lift and reach. Left arm presses the floor away. Lots of space in the chest. Exhale as we thread through. 2 more times. Inhale as we lift and reach. Big breath in. Exhale through. Last one. Inhale as we lift and reach, stacking your right shoulder on top of the left. Chest is open. As we exhale, this time landing your shoulder and your ear down onto the floor. Think about space between your shoulder and the ear. Left palm can walk forward in front of your head. Right palm slightly more down. Lowering ear to the floor. Feeling length in the neck. Space from shoulder to ear. Sending your breath into the tailbone, into your lower belly. Exhale, softening the shoulder down. 1 more breath. Inhale into the lower belly. Exhale, softening the arm, the weight of the upper body into the floor. On the next breath in, pressing your left palm into the floor. Inhale to lift your right arm up. Big breath in. Exhale as we bring the hand back down to the floor. We're going to find our downward dog. Pressing your palms firmly, fingertips are spread apart. Try to press through all of your fingers, pinkies included, big thumbs included. We'll tuck the toes, lift the knees, nice and strong here in the hovering table. Sending your hips to the back of the mat. Exhale, lift your hips up, look back between the toes. See if you can create space in your middle back, nice and wide in the shoulder blades. You can walk it out, bending one knee, lowering the opposite heel, and then switching sides, bringing the other heel down, bending the opposite knee. Nice and spacious. Inhale as we look at the top of the mat, sending shoulders over wrists for plank. Finding space in your plank, space between the shoulders, in the collarbones, tucking your tailbone under, bringing belly to spine. Nice and strong. Exhale as we send it back to downward dog. Look back. One more time. Inhale as we look forward, shoulders over wrists, plank. Exhale, hips back, downward dog. Let's find our three-legged dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. You can bend the knee, point your toes out to the right side, opening through the hip. Couple of knee circles here. See if you can center the weight between both of the palms as you're circling your knee. For 3, for 2, and for 1. One more time. Inhale as we send the leg back. Exhale as you step the foot between the palms. We're going to lower our back knee down, coming into a low lunge here. Lifting your chest. Shoulders on top of the hips. Let's send our arms back behind us. We'll interlace the fingers, pull knuckles down towards the floor, lifting your chest up towards the ceiling. Pelvis is neutral, maybe slightly tucking your tailbone under. Inhale. Exhale. Stand here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale to release the palms, hands on hips. Let's tuck the back toes. We're going to lift the back knee, coming into your high lunge, extending arms overhead. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale as we cactus the arms, shoulder blades stay wide. No squeezing, no pinching, no tension. Inhale as we reach up. Exhale as we open. 2 more times here. Inhale as we reach up. Back leg is straight. Maybe you lower your hips down a little bit more. Very strong. Exhale as we open. Last one. Inhale as we reach up. Look up. Exhale as we cactus the arms. This time coming into your warrior 2 on the left side. We're going to bring the back heel down, opening your arms out to the sides. Shoulders on top of the hips. See if you can engage through the armpits, through the sides of the rib cage, through the sides and the bottom corners of your shoulder blades, drawing strength from your back. We'll inhale as we reach our fingertips forward, left fingertips past the left knee. Exhale as we take it up and back, reverse the warrior. Legs don't move. One more time. Inhale as we reach fingertips past the knee. Exhale as we take it up and back. Legs stay the same. Once again, coming back into your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, we straighten the front knee. And again, take it up and back. Reverse triangle pose. Inhale as we come back, reaching your fingertips forward, this time coming into your triangle, lowering your left arm down, extending right arm up. No weight in the left palm. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Think about the space, not just on the right side of the body, but also through the left side of the body, finding length and space between your hip bone and the ribs. Inhale. Exhale as we come back to center. Bend into the knee one more time, this time bringing your forearm to the thigh, reaching your right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, lowering the hips. Maybe you reach arm overhead. Maybe you bring your left palm down inside of the foot for your side angle. Big breath in. Exhale as we bring the right palm down. Step your left foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale as we lower all the way to the floor, chaturanga or knees, chin, and chest. Inhale as we lift the chest, look forward, baby cobra. Exhale to lower. Press yourselves back into the tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, up and back to your downward dog. If you need a glass of water, sip of water, taking a little break, this is a good time to do a child's pose. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths and then do the other side. On an inhale, right leg lifts, pointing the toes out towards the left, bending the knee, opening through that hip, adding knee circles. Seeing if you can put even weight into both palms. Warming up through the hip joint, opening that hip. 1 more circle here. Inhale as we extend the leg back. Exhale as you bring knee to nose, step the foot between the palms. And we're gonna lower the back knee down to the floor, coming into your low lunge. Shoulders on top of the hips. We'll slightly tuck the tailbone under. Once again, interlacing hands behind your back. Pulling your knuckles down towards the floor, letting your chest open up towards the ceiling. We're here for 3 big breaths. Breathing into your chest and ribs. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Maybe you close your eyes. Living through the internal experience of this pose. What is it showing you? What is it telling you about the body? 1 more breath. Exhale to release the palms, bringing hands on hips. We're going to tuck our back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale to reach both arms up for your high lunge. Exhale to cactus the arms, the back is wide. Inhale as we look up, reach up, V shape with the arms. Exhale as we widen the arms. 2 more times. Inhale to lift and reach. Back leg is long. Pressing through the toes. The heel is lifted. Maybe you lower your hips down a little more. Exhale as we open. 1 more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to open. From here, coming into your warrior 2 on the right side. Lowering your back heel down. Arms stay in line with the legs, arms on top of the legs, spread out to the sides, finding your footing, nice and strong, shoulders on top of the hips, bending into the front knee. If your knee falls inward towards the big toe, push it back towards the pinky. Let's find our reversed warrior. So we're gonna reach our right fingertips forward past your right knee. Inhale. Exhale as you take it up and back. Legs stay the same. The front knee stays bent. Inhale as we reach fingertips forward past the knee. Exhale as we take it up and back. Back hand slides down the thigh. One more time here. Inhale as we reach forward. Maybe you deepen in the bend in the front knee. Exhale as you take it up and back. Then coming back into your warrior, straightening both knees. We're going to reverse it one more time. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we reverse. Take it up and back. Reverse triangle. Stretching from the hip through all of the right side body. Inhale to come back, finding your triangle, reaching your fingertips past the toes. Exhale, right arm lowers, left arm lifts. Almost no weight in the right hand here. We're holding ourselves strong in the core. Instead of collapsing here on the side, think about lengthening from the hip through the ribs. Finding space. Maybe you lift your right arm. Even stronger. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale as we lift all the way up. Reverse it one more time. Exhale. Inhale to bend the knee again, lowering forearm towards the thigh, finding our side angle pose, extending your left arm overhead, opening the chest. Maybe you stay here, maybe you lower even more, bringing your right fingertips to the floor, lowering your hips down. Focus on rotating your chest forward and up towards the ceiling. Very expansive shape here. One straight line from your heel to your fingertips. Big breath into the left side of the body. Exhale as we bring the palm down. Step your right foot back. Inhale, plank. Space between shoulder blades and collarbones. Exhale as we lower all the way to the floor. Inhale as we lift the chest, look forward. Exhale as we lower. Press yourselves back up to tabletop, and we're gonna come to sit on our sit bones. Wrapping up the standing sequence with a little bit of a passive stretch to find more length, more space in the body. We'll do a reversed knee to no pose. So you'll keep your right heel in, extending your left leg out. And then to start, we want to bring our left hand on top of the right knee, twisting to the right. So finding this expression first. And then you're going to start lowering your left shoulder towards your left thigh. Right away, feeling the stretch from your right hip bone through the right side of the body. And you can just continue going like this. I like hand on the knee because it helps me reinforce that twisting motion, rotating your chest to the side, keeping your chest open as you lower your shoulder towards the thigh. And then only if you'd like a little bit more, you can extend your right arm up towards the ceiling, palm facing your way. And then keeping your elbow straight, start pushing your arm back in space, noticing how it adds more to your stretch. And then depending on how you're feeling today, maybe you go all the way, connecting your fingertips to your toes. Arm stays overhead. We don't want arm in front of you. We want arm overhead on top of the ear. Chest peeking through between the arms. If this is too much, come back, come out. Keep breathing. Stay in here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming back to center, right palm behind your glute. Counter stretch. We're gonna press palm into the floor, lift the hips. Inhale your right arm overhead. Exhale back to switch sides. So left heel goes in, right leg out. Finding your straight back here, you can press the floor away behind you. We're going to start by bringing your right hand all the way across onto your left knee, and then rotating your chest towards the left, starting to lower your right shoulder towards the thigh. Feeling the stretch through the left side of the body. And if you're like, I'm not feeling anything here, let's add on the arm. Left arm extends up, elbows stay straight. We don't want to reach shoulder towards the ear. We want to keep our shoulder blade plugged down our back. And then from here, stretch through the armpit. As you keep lowering even more towards the leg, arm reaches back towards the toes. Right, maybe all the way to catch your foot. I think I'm pretty far on this side. Or just somewhere here in between. Releasing any tension in the upper back and the shoulder, on top of the shoulder blades here. For 3 deep breaths. For 2. And for 1, releasing your arm down behind your glute. We're gonna press our right palm into the floor as we lift the hips, extending left arm up and overhead. Big breath in. And exhale to lower your hips back down to the floor, coming into a comfortable seated position. Finding length in the back and then taking a moment here to close your practice. I hope you had fun today with this little expansion flow. Take a moment to reflect on how your body is feeling, on how you're feeling physically, energetically, and I hope this helps you embody the bigger version of yourself. Face whatever the challenges or difficulties, whatever the obstacles are. Know that you are bigger and stronger than you might think. And it truly is a pleasure to guide you. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you'd like to work on, and I'll address it in the next video. Have a fun rest of the week. Namaste.